break of dawn. Coffee's hot and the boots go on. Chicken scratched by the old fence line. Sun's coming up and we're feeling fine. Pigs in the pen kicking up some dust. Hard work's honest and a man needs trust. From the garden rows to the tall pine trees, we're living like the country way we please. Down in the hollow where the creek bed sings, deep in the woods where the ginseng springs, honey from the hive and the soil on our hands, thankful for this piece of land where roots run deep and freedom's giving pigs and chickens, bees and things, wild hills growing ginseng. Simple life that heaven brings, work all day, rest when we're done, living life one rising sun.
Alright, y'all, we're going to dig ferns today. It's a long ride, so I've never used a head cam, so I'm fixing to strap it on, and going to be playing a new song I made. It's about a buddy's uncle of mine. He said he was a plow jerker. He could jerk a plow out of the ground. He's so strong, so I made a song about it. I hope y'all enjoy it, and let's get to heading that way.
Ross had a plow jerking uncle, big old hands like hickory roots, stood head high over the barn roof, dust on his hat, mud on his boots. He was a gentle giant, country as the sunrise. Laugh lines crinkled in the corners of his eyes, could lift a hay bale or hold a baby's hand. Big as a mountain, soft as a lamb. Yeah, he was a real good friend. Sat on the tailgate humming, taught us boys how to shake a man's hand. He said, son, your word is all you're ever owning. Then laughed so low the gravel seemed to dance. He was a gentle giant, country as the sunrise.
First time I've ever used a head cam. I was wanting to show y'all this right here is Spagia. It's a wildflower. It's hard to find, and look what a patch right here. And when I first made this road up in here, I didn't know it, but I came where it's thick right there, I just pulled right up in them. But we're fixing to get our forks off, sacks, and we'll see y'all around the mountain. We got to go around the mountain up high, and then about a half of a mile or a mile that way. So it's a long, long walk. You okay?
I feel better.
This is blue cohosh, and right there is one of these ostrich ferns, or glade they call them. Here's something this place has got a bunch of, but they're all dead and gone. Is yellow triums. All right, we still got probably, I don't know, we got a long way to go. See y'all when we get there. Look here, what a pretty leatherwood fern, y'all. That's a good one. I see some more right down there. I don't know if y'all can see, but we are up high. All right, I gotta ease around the mountain. There's some maidenhair ferns. Nice little patch of them. I usually dig them back home. I know where there's quite a few of them at. Micah's over yonder. It's pretty rough in here. We still got a little ways to go. Alright guys, I found a piece of ginseng. It looks deformed or something. That's a deformed piece of ginseng. Right here's a really rare fern. They get huge. They're called goldies. That one up there is every bit of chest high. There's another one right over there. I hope y'all can see them. I'm not used to a head cam. Gotta go around this brush pile, and right over yonder is where I was at the other day when I stopped digging. I started seeing they was quite a few over there, really. Starting to see some. That's a good patch right there. It's probably got 40 or so in it. There's some good patches around there. All right, y'all. Worked our way up the hill a little bit. Look here, what some pretty leatherwood ferns. I don't know if you can see it, but there's another big one up there. I can see some glade fern tops sticking out up there. So I'm fixing to get my sack, and we're going to ease up the hill and just get in these small clumps here and dig them. All right, guys, here's some. I don't like digging these big ones, but beggars can't be choosers. And the dirt's soft, so it's not that bad. How big them are. Now to make these where you can ship them, there's the bud, that's next year's top. Put it right there, close your hand, snap it off, and see this right here will grow growths all over the ground. Don't know how it does it, but I've been digging these all my life. These glade fern like this, I've seen them do it. Man, that dirt's soft. Thank you, Lord. Micah moved a log right here by my foot, and it slid in the leaves. I about jumped over that way. I like them like that one. I wasn't about to give it a chance. Man, these are good ones. What do you think about that dirt? Alright, I'm gonna put y'all on mic a minute. It's straight up, guys. Them adjustable legs are handy. I can adjust the legs where they'll be able to stand up on these steep hills. I didn't know that. My other camera stand didn't work like that. I tried it. You can tell by the way Micah's standing how straight up that is. It'll wear you out. Doug's getting them. Got a nice little patch over here I gotta get. I dug them. And if y'all are wondering if this is bad about snakes,
Yes.
it's absolutely terrible. And ground wasps, like yellow jackets, especially in August, September, they'll eat
Same
you.
season.
Yeah, same season, they'll maul you. I love getting two at a time like that.
Yeah, I know what I want. I got eyes better than an eagle, boy. Try that. Boy, I hate digging by logs like this, and what's rotten, the snake get right up under that, bite my branches off.
Giant. This is the patch right here.
Soft as the sunrise. Yeah, look how much I'm cutting off. When I throw this down, there's gonna be buds grow up on it everywhere, and that right there will be a fern again. Pitch it up there. This right here is not tree root. I can't get that. Oh, there it is. There. Get out. Look. Okay. You put about 150 of them in your sack, you're gonna be wore out. Now, you take and twist it off, that's much better.
Alright, y'all, it's straight up. But look at these right here. This is good ferns right here. They're not too big. Dirt's nice. Look there. It's about 10 inches long. Break it off about 6. Big old clump right there. I love that dirt like that. These are a lot better than the ones I've been digging. These are prime. What it is, somebody, probably my uncle, is dug right here, and he's twisted tails off. And this clump right here is probably 1 tail, 2 tails. I don't know why they do it, but them tails, when you throw them down, you can come back about February the 29th or something, 20th, and you'll see them tails, and it'll be just little growths all over them, and it's these. And you come back 2 years later, and it'll be a wad of little ones about 3 inches long. No, 2 years later, it'd be like 6 inches long. But that's what this is. Guys, look here, what a big purple tree. You got a big rotten log here and a big rotten log here. So a very good place for a snake. But you got some decent ferns here though. It's straight up here, guys. That stand's so handy. I can make one leg longer than the other ones, and I can stand it up pretty good. A little aggravating to tote it around. Two in one right there. There. Alright, I'm gonna put y'all on some good tunage, and y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna dig while it's playing.
Sun peeking over that gravel road, old 400 humming in the morning cold. Shotguns riding in the backseat dust. Dad says quiet now as turkeys are bust. Pine trees leaning like they're listening close. Breath turning white in the camo clothes. Crows start talking, world wakes up. He just smiles and says, that's enough. What could be better than this life? Boots in the mud, mountains in sight. Steam off the coffee, laughter off his lips. Stories getting taller every trip. From turkey calls to whitetail nights, I swear I'm holding heaven in my sights. Nothing hits my heart this right as hanging with my dad. Better than this life. Come first frost on that old red gate. Orange vest hanging while the daylight waits. Climb that ladder to the weathered stand. Thermos rattling in his weathered hands. Doe steps out where the creek runs through. He leans over, whispers, that one's for you. I ain't sure if he sees my grin through the years and the beard on his chin. Oh yeah.
GoPro, stop recording.
Boots in the mud, mountains in sight. Steam off the coffee, laughter off his lips. Stories getting taller every trip. From turkey calls to whitetail nights, I swear I'm holding heaven in my sights. Nothing hits my heart this right is hanging with my dad. Better than this cold night cabin light, firewood pops. He's dozing off in that old chair's arms. I sit that last bit from a milk cup. Think if this is all I get.
All right, y'all.
It's more
We're
than enough.
about 150 yards from the top. I can see it up yonder. The dirt just keeps getting softer higher you go. But I had to run down here and get this camera. I want to show you all this patch of maidenhair ferns. Looking pretty.
Is hanging with my
Nice patch of lady fern right there. Or ostrich, whatever you want to call them. Patches all the place over in there. There's some patches up there. I gotta get back to digging.
You know something? Well, you know what? I'm taking a break right now. I got probably 2:20, something like that. Daddy's still digging. I'm taking me a break. Getting us up in my drink. Look how high we are. Do y'all see that? And straight across ain't the bottom, there's a gully or a gulf in front of us. See that up there, that top? Look, just straight down. And we're up like a long, long, long ways. It's a long ways down. They stingweed in here like something awful. Here's the weird thing. The stingweed I'm in ain't got no needles. See? Neither do the leaves, and that's stingweed for sure. Look. Look. It's Hater. Well, see y'all in a minute.
Well, guys, this is straight up. I've got about 500, 450, and the sack's getting heavy. These are them big mail bags. They're a lot bigger than tow sacks that you usually see people digging with. These are about 8 times bigger, 10. They're big, but carrying them around on this straight up hill is pretty rough. Look how black this dirt is. It's been awesome. It has been awesome. And I've been in them the whole time today. I've been in them. I've been trimming them down good, that way I can get more to a sack. Here's a nice clump right here. That camera stand, guys, is so handy. I can let one leg out long and make the other two short. And as steep as straight up as this is, I can stand it up. A lot better than another one I had. Look how black that right there is. That is black salt. It's like black flour or something. Look how black that dirt is. Look at that. I mean, it don't get any blacker and softer than this dirt. And that's a blessing. I'm gonna tell you something. When you're digging in good dirt, it's a blessing. And you don't really know it until you've dug in like old clay mud or something. So I'm enjoying this as much as I can. Alright, y'all, Mike's down there digging them. It's a pretty good clump of little ones right there. He's in some big ones, but right here's a clump of decent ones. This is straight up. Alright. Let's see. How that'll work. So sacks get heavy. And look how soft that dirt is. Look at that. Hope y'all can see me. Straight up. I didn't think that camera stand would be good for this. Boy, I was sure wrong. Had to be handy ginseng season. You know what? My ginseng videos are my best videos. They get the most views, most interaction. And I won't have to carry around a big heavy sack like that. So that'll be awesome. Look at that. That's such a blessing. Yeah, Mike, them like that's where it's at. Look at that. Stingweed's eating me up, y'all. Let's find some more. Alright, y'all, we made back to the I got about 500, 550 or something. Micah looks like he got about 250. So, that's a pretty good deal there. Just gotta get everything strapped down and we'll be on our way. Let me strap that sack down. Let me do that.
Yeah, so.
Be careful, them hooks fall off.
Yeah, that
They're right here. They're right here.
Oh, the straps. You know, look, you know what I was like.
But we done. I mean, we had a good day. I enjoy digging in that black powder, guys. Well, this patch of spaghia right here, or spaghia. Some people call them Indian pink, I think. I want to get y'all a look at it. Is that not pretty? Look at them. That's a good patch, and they're scattered. Sorry, y'all. They're scattered all through here too. If I get to needing them, I know where to get them. I marked them on Onyx.
You know what? I started to hum. You know what? And I was humming, and I went, "Stop humming!" Yeah.
Every time I have to go to shoot a video, he'll start whistling or humming or something. But gotta strap all this stuff down, guys, and gotta make the long journey home.
And it is a long, but you know, of course, I don't never enjoy the ride.
No, he sleeps the whole ride. But God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and see y'all tomorrow. I may be able to show my hog pens this evening.
I'm twisted sideways.
Yeah. Boy, ain't nothing like standing on a bluff and it coming to flood. and digging ferns out in the middle of nowhere. Ain't this fun?
Hey, Daddy, you know what we ought to do?
What?
You know what we ought to do?
Build a fire?